Hello, everyone. Salam. I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to come on today to just check in with all of you. I know that I've been having a tough day, and sometimes just getting on and seeing all of you and talking to all of you really helps me. And, a topic that came up for me today, I was listening to a speaker talk about. He was talking about, being human and what it means to be human. And he said this prayer, and he included anxiety. He said this prayer about, please replace anxiety with safety. And I loved that. I absolutely love that. And thank you all for joining me today. So I absolutely love that when he said, replace anxiety with safety. Because so many times when you think about anxiety, right, people think the opposite of that anxiety is peace, or calm, or just feeling, like relaxed, like even me, like I've always kind of looked at anxiety as like agitation, right? Which it is, it shows up in that way, right? And hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining. So just a reflection on anxiety and how it is, like the opposite of that is safety. And it really got me thinking, if we really looked at it in that way, then somebody who's feeling anxious, right? Somebody who's feeling anxiety, all this agitation, and however it shows up for you in your body or, with what you're feeling, then we would do everything in our capacity, everything in our ability to make sure that that person feels safe. And I thought that was truly powerful, that being in a state of anxiety is being in a state of feeling unsafe, and that's what that is. It's going into that fight or flight mode, right? It's going into that mode of, the nervous system is reacting to a threat or a perceived threat, right? That if I think something or someone is a threat to me, or something that's happening is a threat to me, my body reacts in anxiety, right? My body reacts, my mind reacts in anxiousness, right? And again, we all experience anxiety differently. It's definitely a human experience. So it's nothing to be ashamed about. It's nothing to feel, like I'm the only one who's going through this. We've all faced anxiety at some level. And if this year has brought up anything as, a highlight, right, or highlighted anything or brought anything to the forefront, it definitely is anxiety. So it's a human emotion. It's a human experience. It's something we got to stop shaming people about, because it's absolutely normal to feel anxious, to feel anxiety, to experience anxiety. That fear of the future, or the fear of not being in control, or the fear of a certain harmful relationship, or a toxic family member or person in our life. It's completely normal to feel anxiety. And so we've got to open up a little bit more about it, and to talk to each other about it, and to open up and to say, hey, I feel anxiety as well. And so back to, okay, so now that we've normalized it, now that we've said it's absolutely normal, it's a human experience, I definitely have, experienced anxiety, and maybe to a greater level this year. It's so important that we know how to treat each other better, how to treat each other better. And I'm afraid that the pandemic and quarantine and, just being 6 feet apart from each other has really made us forget that very, very important concept of treating each other right, of being kind, being considerate of what somebody else is going through. Like, what is their experience? And perhaps I could be causing, anxiety in this person and leading them to feel more and more anxiety. So we've got to start keeping that in mind as well when we're relating to each other, when we're speaking to each other. It's so essential to understand that about each other. And so when it comes to anxiety and focusing on how we need safety in order to feel better, what does that mean to you as an individual? And then what does that mean to all of us when we're in gatherings or when we're with somebody, even if it's one-on-one? When somebody's experiencing anxiety, what are some phrases that we can use? Maybe it's, how can I help? Or what do you need from me right now? Or what can I do to make you feel safe? Because again, it's about that safety. That if I'm experiencing anxiety, I don't necessarily feel safe. And a lot of times, because of trauma, because of the trauma we've gone through and difficulties in our lives, it's where I may not feel safe in my own body. I may not feel safe in my own skin. And that's why therapy is essential, because that's where we can really speak with a mental health professional and really try to understand our own anxiety and our own experience and what we need to feel safe. What is it that you need to feel safe in your own skin, in your own body? I know that, yoga has helped me a lot, meditation, prayer. What is it that really helps you to feel safe in your own body? And when you don't feel safe, when you get those anxious symptoms, I get, chest pain, I get my pounding heart rate, I get frustrated and agitated and angry, and I just can't be around anybody. So knowing your symptoms and knowing how it shows up for you, and then what makes you feel safe. I know that coming to my room really helps. Sometimes just being away from everybody for a little bit, that can help. So what is it that helps you to feel safe? And knowing those tools, knowing what's in your toolkit, your anxiety toolkit, to really help you to feel safe in your own skin. And then communicating that to others, and for all of us to be aware that we're not just individuals. We exist with others. We need each other. We need people. And so we can't just isolate ourselves and take care of ourselves completely, right? That's important to do once in a while, and it's essential to take that time for yourself and really take care of you. But also, how can we be safety for each other? How can we provide that space for each other? And a lot of it is taking that lens of curiosity and asking others. What do I do? What do I say that makes you feel safe around me? What do I do? What do I say? How do I act that makes you feel unsafe? And for us to really be able to reflect, to really be able to, get out of defensive mode and to really be able to listen to what other people are saying. And to be on this journey of self-improvement, that I don't want to be the cause of anybody else around me to feel unsafe. And so I want to learn what I'm doing or what I'm saying that may not help the other person to be in that state of safety. It may be triggering someone's anxiety or leading it to worsen. So I just wanted to leave you all with this today, and myself, about the opposite of anxiety being safety. And how can I, as an individual, help myself to feel safe within my own body, within my surroundings, wherever I am, whoever I'm speaking to. And then relationally, as a marriage and family therapist, I'm always thinking of that, me in relation to other people. How can I ensure, my phone is about to fall. How can I ensure that people around me feel safe. And it's through better communication. It's through inquiry. It's through having that lens of curiosity and really finding out and being willing to listen. So I hope that was helpful for you all today, and I hope to come on again to talk about different topics. Share this if it was helpful. I hope to save it on my page, and I hope that you all feel safe today and move towards safety within your own bodies and in your relationships. Take care and have an amazing rest of your weekend. Bye and salam.